Oh, hello everybody, and welcome to my new cooking show called Cooking with Dewey. Today is going to be macaroni and cheese meatloaf. It's from a book called 365 Ways to Cook Hamburger. This edition is from like 1960, if I remember. Yeah. But it originally was printed in 1874. So let's get right into it. It says cook 4 ounces of macaroni, which I have, and then I'm supposed to mix well, I made more, but that's for other recipes. It says to put 1 pound of hamburger, half cup of soft breadcrumbs, half cup of milk, 2 eggs, slightly beaten, half cup chopped onion, 2 tablespoons of green peppers. I put a little mix in there. Half cup chopped onion, 1/3 cup of grated cheese, teaspoon of salt, and 1/4 teaspoon of pepper. Oh, let's put it together. Here's the half cup breadcrumbs. Do the eggs. The 1 pound of hamburger. There's like 2 pounds, so slightly put a little bit more. And the 4 ounces of macaroni. Be about 4 ounces. So I'm going to preheat the oven to 350. And then I'm going to do 2 different things. I don't have an actual loaf pan, I have Pyrex dish. I'm also going to do something a little different. Put them in either a muffin tin or a cupcake tin. I don't know, put them in here, make like a burger type thing. Oven has been preheated to 350 degrees, and I'm gonna put these in for an hour according to the cookbook, but I'll check on them from time to time, and if they're done earlier, I'll pull them out and show you and taste them. But that's it for now. See you in an hour. Hello everybody, and welcome back to Cooking with Dewey. Today we're going to do somewhat an experiment. I haven't looked at the specific recipe, but I have approximately 3 pounds of hamburger here and a package of ranch powder dip. So I'm going to put this in the bag, mix it up, and then when this comes up to temp, put them in here and cook them, fry them, as some people would say, but I'm not going to be using any butter, fat, anything like that to add stuff to it. So, here we go. And I haven't done this before. I've wanted to. And I love ranch dressing. Okay. Smells different than actual ranch. And they say you can make your own ranch dressing with that packet and salad dressing. I've tried it. Nothing like it whatsoever. Tastes funny. Now for the rest of the hamburger. So as usual, the best tool to mix with is your hands. So here we go, mixing. Wish I had a bigger dish to mix in, but I don't. Nope, I'm just making do with what I have. By the way, this ground beef, if I remember right, is 80-20, 70-20, something like that, 70-30. Here's me mix it up as best as I can. And I don't want to mix up too much because it can become chewy from what people have said. So, make our first patty. And no matter what you do not push down on your hamburgers. You're just squishing out all the juice and making it dry. I'll be back after I get those cooked. As a side note, if you had the space and like a cookie sheet or a pan, just make up your patties in advance and put wax paper between them if you want to stack them, and like put them in the fridge overnight so the flavors will meld together, and then the next day either grill them, fry them like that, or put them in the oven. And welcome back to Cooking with Dewey. Today we're going to do one of America's favorite foods to eat, mac and cheese. You just take any old mac and cheese. This was a cheap store brand, and you can do all kinds of stuff with it. But today, in this one, I'm going to be putting 2 tablespoons of mustard to give it a little kick, and it tastes different than regular mac and cheese. And as for this one, people for years have put different kind of meats and stuff in it. I've done chicken, beef, turkey, bacon, oh, that's so yummy in there. But today, we are going to put tuna in it. It's that classic recipe. So, and it just varies. You can use 1, 2 cans, however many you have. So, in this case, I have the pouches, as you can see. And you just dump it in there. And with these pouches, I've seen them in different flavors and stuff that you can get. This is just plain chunk tuna and water. Personally, I like chunk tuna in oil. It has a better taste to it for some reason. And it's olive oil, not vegetable oil. And then, what I like to do, which I learned from Mother, is you can put peas in it, canned, fresh, frozen, what have you. And I have frozen peas. These are still frozen. That is not warm enough anymore. So I've put green beans in here before. I also used the mustard in here as well. And surprisingly, people eat it. They think, oh, it's chicken or something like that. I've seen people put Tabasco sauce in mac and cheese, but personally I don't like Tabasco sauce. So, yep, that's the end of the mac and cheese segment on Cooking with Dewey. One of my burgers have gotten done, so I'm going to plate it and let it sit for it to cool down a bit. And while it is cooling, I'm going to make up another burger. I'll be back later for the testing. What we cooked today, the macaroni and cheese meatloaf, which tastes pretty good. It tastes like a meatloaf, but I would add more cheese to it, personally, or make it with mac and cheese and stick it in there for a quicker thing. But other than that, it did good, and it did real good in these, so it's like single serving things. Made the ranch hamburger, came out really nice, tastes so good. If you want to do a quick thing and you like ranch dressing and stuff, get the ranch powder and make it into the hamburger. And then we have the mac and cheese, which simple and easy to make. Excuse me. With mine, I put in evaporated milk, a little bit of margarine or butter, and then the cheese packet, which makes it more creamy and easier to stir around the powdered cheese with the cheaper brand. But I also do it with like Kraft and stuff when it's on sale. And I also stuck in 2 tablespoons of mustard. And this is a nice little lunch or dinner. And I'm sure you could probably pack this away for like a lunch at work or what have you. And you can make these in advance with these and just pop them in the freezer, and then whenever you want them, just nuke them and eat them. Really good. And all of you is probably wondering what's in the glass. Well, I had planned on making a watermelon and peach drink, but the peaches rotted within 2 days. So that's out. I still have the watermelons. I need to cut those up. But this is just frozen concentrated apple juice. Well, that's it. More recipes to come. If anybody has any suggestions of what I should make in a future video on Dewey's cooking show, I'm still trying to remember the name of it. But yeah, please rate and comment and subscribe if you want. But I'm gonna eat this and see you guys later. Signing off.